While millions of pupils returned to school yesterday, some weren't as fortunate. A dispute over traditional leadership in Mkhambathini prevented 11 schools from reopening in KwaZulu Natal. Community members are demanding that their local chief be reinstated or else they'll continue to lock the gates. eNCA's Lethiwe Mdluli is covering that story for us. Lethiwe, what's led to this dispute?
Well, Tafuma, that's a question, $1 million question. I've been trying to get answers from locals that I've been speaking to here in Maqongo, and no one wants to share information. They are scared for their lives. That's basically what they've been telling me. And this traditional dispute has led to 11 schools under this municipality in Mkhambathini not reopening on time. Yesterday we were here reporting on that matter. The MEC did say that they were trying to work a plan together with other government departments to try and find a solution so schools might be open today. But unfortunately, when we got here, we saw pupils, hundreds of them, waiting outside along with teachers. As you can see, the school gates here in Mkosaleli High School are still closed, and the teachers were parked right outside that gate, and no one wanted to touch the padlock on that gate because on Tuesday, when teachers arrived to check if everything was well underway for school reopening yesterday, they received an anonymous call from someone in the area who told them that if they did not evacuate immediately, they will have problems. So since then, teachers have been very scared to go inside, and they were telling me this morning that they did not want to touch that padlock on that gate because of the anonymous call they received on Tuesday. Now, the issue now is that when will schools reopen, because this is not the only school that is currently closed. 11 other schools under the Mkhambathini municipality are also closed. The MEC for Education was saying that this is due to a traditional dispute in the area, but there is no information as to what exactly led to this dispute. What we do know is that community members, a faction of those community members last year, they marched to the Premier's offices in Pietermaritzburg. They were demanding for the local traditional chief here under the Mkhambathini municipality, who is Chief Lethiwe Mdluli, to be reinstated to his position. We understand that in 2020 the chief was told or instructed by the Premier's office to vacate his position. As to what actually led to this, we do not understand, we do not know, and no one in this community wants to share any information because they are scared for their lives. We do know that there are some lives that have been lost due to this beef that is currently happening. We do not know exactly if this area has a chief currently, but what we do know is that a faction is calling for the reinstatement of Mdluli, and as a result they are protesting. This is what they're saying, that they're protesting, and they are hoping that the Premier will pay them attention and listen to their calls.
It's quite scary that the members of that community are saying they're afraid to speak to you because they fear for their lives. Why, if you have any idea, have they targeted schools? It doesn't make sense to me to make the children of this community suffer for something they have no control over.
Exactly, and we've also been told that there's a plan, even though these are just rumors for now, that that faction that has closed down these schools are planning to forge ahead with other plans as well, where they'll close down local clinics so that they will actually get the attention of local government. So this is not the end to these protests, and we understand that the community, some of them are of course saying that they're very worried on the fact that a lot of pupils right now are not in school as a result of this process, and they're hoping that as time goes they'll be able to go back to school. But of course the faction that is calling for the reinstatement of Mdluli is saying that nothing in this community is going to happen, especially when it comes to reopening of schools, and their plans are future plans to have the clinics disturbed, or the working of this area disturbed, so that they'll have the attention of the local government government. I will be getting a reaction later on from the Kokta MEC here in the province, Sipho Hlomuga. We do understand that he's giving a briefing in the Umgeni municipality, and I will be getting a reaction to hear from him and also getting more information as to what exactly is government trying to do, because this is disturbing a lot of communities under this municipality, especially when it comes to education of pupils. As you know, that 11 schools are affected by this. So the government will be reacting to this and also giving us more information as to what are they doing to solve this issue.
Lethiwe, thank you. We're looking forward to hearing what the MEC has to say later.